Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have some very special products that I'm going to be testing out for you guys, and it is from the Kylie Cosmetics birthday collection. So to start off with, I got the Kylie eyeshadow palette, and this is what the actual palette looks like on the inside, and it retails for $54. And it has 9 eyeshadows in it, a blush shade, and a highlighter shade, which I feel like is a lot of product. $54 is a tad bit expensive, but then again, you're paying for Kylie, you're paying for the name, you're paying also for the product, so keeping that in mind, just something to think about. Alrighty, so here are some arm swatches of all the shades in the palette, starting closest to my wrist. It's Birthday Girl, Buttercream Frosting, Party Time, Forever Young, The New Black, New Year, New Me, 1942, Celebrate, and Midnight. And then you have the mini liquid lipsticks, and this is the Velvet formula because I really just, her matte formula is super drying, so I wanted to get the Velvet formula to try that out. And that is retailing for $36 for all 6 of the mini liquid lipsticks. And you have the shades LA, Party Girl, Birthday Suit, Sprinkle, Commando, and Surprise Me in here. And I got 2 birthday suits and no Commando, so I can't swatch that one for you guys today. But hopefully I can reach out to somebody and get that because I would really like it. Yeah, and inside the box she had this little card. It says, "Hello 20, I'm so excited to share with you my 2nd annual birthday collection. Pink is the theme this year. Hope you enjoy and have fun." So I think all of the packaging is really super cute. I think it's a super fun idea. I created this look today with everything in there, so if you would like to see how I did this and my reviews on some of the products, then keep on watching. Alrighty, so here is the eyeshadow palette, and the packaging of this is honestly so cute. Like the little reflective stars all over the front. It looks like a neon sign, like with the Kylie on the front. And then when you open it up, this is the palette, and then it has these little reflective hearts all on the sides, and the glitter is really nice. It's not one of those ones that like comes off on your hands. It's pretty like stuck to the actual palette. So when you open it up, you have the big heart with the drips mirror on the inside, and then you have the actual shades on this side of the palette. And I did notice when I opened it up that there was a lot of like extra eyeshadow and pigment and things on like the sides of the palette. Like it wasn't completely clean, and there's like little like chunks of pigment kind of around the perimeters of the shadows and the blushes and stuff, which is, I mean, not a huge deal, but you know, just mentioning that it didn't come completely clean, like with the cover. The cover has a lot of like shadow and stuff on it, so just know that. So there are 6 matte shades in the palette, and then there are 3 more shimmery kind of foil looking shades, a blush, and then a highlighter. And so I'm gonna try to use as many of these shades as I possibly can on my eyes today because I want to like give you guys a real review of the product. So first I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, and that's called Buttercream Frosting. I'm going to be taking a Morphe R40 brush just to put that all over my lid. And I do want to say that all of my brushes are clean. There's no product on them from previous uses. I know some of them are a little bit stained from past eyeshadows, so if you see, you know, color on some of them, that's why, but they're all clean brushes. I just cleaned them so we can get like an accurate testing of the pigmentation and color and such from this palette. So I am noticing already just with this shade that there is a good bit of fallout, but there's like, I don't really mind fallout as long as the shadows blend together. So next I'm going to be blending this shade right here called 1942 and this shade right here called Party Time together to start working into my crease. So they definitely blended really nicely, and especially together since I combined 2 shades, I really wanted to see if they worked well with each other, and I think everything so far looks pretty good. Okay, and next, to deepen up the crease even more, I'm going to be taking this shade in the middle right here called the New Black and using a Morphe M507 brush just to deepen up and add a little more pink into the crease. So the other shades, just like dipping into them, there were like a lot of kickback and fallout from the shade, but this one right here, I'm literally jabbing this shade and like there's no fallout, like nothing is coming out. I'm still getting like color payoff on the brush, but this shade is definitely a little more hard pressed than the other ones that I've used because it's not having as much of that like fallout coming out of it. So yeah, and these shadows, I think probably because of the softness of them, they're blending out really nice. So I think she must have stepped up her formulation a bit. Next, for on my lid, I'm going to start with this shade right here called New Year, New Me, and I'm just going to use my finger to place that all over my lid. And then I'm going to go in with a Morphe M421 little flat packer brush and go in with this lighter shade up here called Birthday Girl, just to put that in like the center as a pop of color. It's a pretty color. It feels really soft in the pan, like the shadow itself feels very buttery. It's a really pretty color, but it's not giving me like foiled shadow, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go in with that M421 brush and pick up some of that shadow and then use some MAC Fix Plus just to see if I can get any more color payoff or like shininess from this shade, because it's okay. That made a huge difference. Huge difference. If you're going to be getting this palette, I would definitely recommend using the foiled shades with a brush and spraying it with some setting spray just to help kind of work that pigment and enhance it a little bit. All right, and then with that same brush, I'm going to do the same thing going into Birthday Girl. This is another one of those shades that's really packed very densely, because I was putting my brush in it and like had to really like work it in there to get it to pick up. So it needs a little working in the pan. Like you got to kind of swirl the shadow around a little bit before it actually starts to break up and you can use it. I'm gonna go in with this black shade called Midnight and run that just super close to my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a smaller detail brush and go back into the pink shade, the New Black, and just blend that out on the bottom. Yeah, so this black shade is not wanting to blend out at all. Like, it has barely moved. I'm just going to take a little bit of the L'Oreal Infallible Never Fail eyeliner and run that in my waterline and tightline my upper lashes just a little bit, to kind of blend that black shade in at the bottom. So next I'm gonna pop on some lashes and put some mascara on, and then we'll be right back. Alrighty, so lashes are on, and these are the House of Lashes Iconics, if anybody was wondering, but all of the information for everything I have on my face will be linked down below. Alrighty, so for my inner corner and under my brow bone, I'm gonna be going in with the highlighter, and it's called Confetti, and it looks so pretty. Like, it looks so pretty. So we're just gonna, ooh, that's pretty. A little bit, only a little bit under my brow bone, because it does have that pink undertone. We don't want to darken it up at all. Ooh, I like that. All right, let's highlight the rest of our faces with that. Yeah, so Kylie definitely heard all of our your highlighters are not blinding enough comments, and she made one that is blinding. This is really pretty. I love the like pinky undertone in it, and I love that when my face is forward it doesn't cause that like dark shadow cast, because I know a lot of the time with pinkier highlighters it tends to happen, especially on my skin. I don't know why. It has almost like very fine flecks of glitter in it, and I think it's just really pretty. That is really pretty. Alrighty, so for blush, I'm going to be going in with blush shade from the palette called Cheers right here. And just taking that on a big fluffy brush. Now I'm a little bit afraid that this blush is going to be too light for me because it does look like a pretty pale shade of blush, but it's not too light. You know, it does add kind of a like pinky flush almost. Like it's not coral, it's like a straight light pink blush, which I think is really pretty, but if you are darker than me, it's not gonna look good. The highlighter, you might be able to get away with it, maybe more minimally like using it. But the blush, definitely, if you're a darker skin tone than me, it's like not gonna work on your skin. So, you know, it's coming in a palette, so, and she has other blushes which are more suitable for multiple different skin types or skin tones. So this one, I would just say that is probably not the best for darker complected people than me. And next we have the mini lippies, and I got the Velvet liquid lipsticks because her matte liquid lipstick formula is super duper drying, and I've been dying to try her Velvet formula because I have heard a lot of good things about it. But I'm going to be swatching all of these on my lips for you guys, and then I think we will have a complete look. Alright, so the first shade that I have here is called LA, and to me, they smell really good, by the way. It has that like pink kind of peachy undertone in it. It's really pretty. I actually really love the color of this. Woo! That's light. It's light. Alrighty, so this is the shade LA, and honestly, I think it's really pretty. I hate it on myself. I think it's just way too light, and I look like I just like drank peach milk or something. I don't even know. Like it's just I like don't like the way it looks personally on me, but I mean my mom will like it, so there you go. You're welcome. It is a really pretty color. I do really love like the shade of it. I did have to go over it twice. I had to put 2 layers on just to get the opacity that I wanted, but that doesn't really bother me too much, and the formula does feel really nice. It's drying down, but not in the way that makes my lips feel dry. Like it's not gonna move. It's not as drying as some of her other formulas. I'm really liking this formula so far. Alrighty, so next up we have the shade Party Girl, and to me this looks like a bright ass pink. Like it looks very, very, very bold, very pink. It is. It is. This is like your Barbie pink, like going out on the town type of like a bold pink lip. I honestly really love this color, and I'm not a like bright lipstick type of person. I've been kind of just recently getting into brighter shades, but this one is really pretty, and I feel like with the right type of look, it could look, you know, it could be very wearable. It's gonna look good on a lot of different skin tones. If you're darker than me, if you're lighter than me, I feel like it's gonna look really pretty no matter what, just because of the like tone of the actual pink and like the way it looks. I don't know, I just think it's really pretty, and I think it's kind of versatile. Again, I had to put on 2 layers just to get it like really opaque, but not a problem. Okay, so I literally had that color on my hand for not even 5 minutes and it already stained, so I'm like, oh my god. Okay, so fair warning, Party Girl stains, y'all. Party Girl is gonna stain yo lips. Alrighty, so I had to put some foundation on my lips. I didn't want it to affect the way the rest of the colors looked as I swatched them on my mouth. So just fair warning that for probably the rest of the swatches, I'm gonna have like a veil of foundation over my lips. Okay, so the next shade is Birthday Suit, and this looks like a really, really, really pretty nude shade. I better like this shade because I have 2 of them, and it would be really sad if I hated it. It looks really pretty. Like I have a really good feeling about this, that I'm really gonna love it. It's like a deeper toned nude, and it does have like a little pink in it. Like it's not a like more brown toned nude, it's a more like pinkier toned nude, which I think is really pretty. I really like it. Oh, I hope it looks good on me.
We won't have to fight over it.
I know. Okay. Alrighty, so this shade is like the absolute perfect nude for me, for my skin tone specifically, because it is like basically the same color as my skin, but it's not the same color in a way that it looks like concealery or foundation-y kind of on my lips. Like, I feel like it's just like a really true nude, and I feel like a lot of like those like Jouer Skinny Dip or some of these other lip toppers are going to look really, really, really beautiful on top of a shade like this. So next up is the shade Sprinkle, and it looks like a very deep kind of purpley plum kind of color, but with like a very, very pink undertone. So this is a Sprinkle on my hand, and I really love this color. I don't have any other color that's like this. Oh yeah, and when they say minis, I mean, my hands are pretty small, but like, this is small. Like, these are little. Just keep that in mind. I mean, it's 0.02 ounces of product. So it's a very, very, very tiny amount. But, I mean, they're very nice. They're very convenient. Easy to just throw in your bag or bring with you, shove in your bra. It's like very small, very compact, easy to travel with, so. Oh, I love this color. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. This one actually went on really easy, and I did feel a slight difference in the formulation of this color specifically. The formula did feel different than the other ones, and I don't know if it's just that my lips are getting tired from putting so many shades on, but it did feel a little more matte than some of the other ones. The other ones felt a little bit more like hydrating on the lips already. And since we don't have Commando, our last shade is called Surprise Me. And to me, this is more of like a hot pink shade. It's still very bright, very pink, but it has a deeper kind of like red undertone in it, which makes it a little bit different. Yeah, this one is also definitely gonna stain. I know it already. Oh, that's so pretty. Alrighty, so this shade is also so beautiful. I think it's like so pretty. Another thing that I did notice that I forgot to mention is that this shade and the Sprinkle shade were like kind of the darker shades, and I didn't have to go over them multiple times to kind of build up the pigmentation. So that's just something to consider, is that the lighter shades you do have to build up a little bit, but the darker shades do have a really nice opacity to them like immediately when you put them on your lips. If you are not a person that would enjoy getting your lips stained, then I definitely would not recommend this to you, because you know, 3 out of the 6 shades really do stain your lips, just because of the like high pigmentation in them. I have nothing on my lips right now, like nothing, and it looks like I have on a lipstick. Alright everybody, and that is it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed my review. I hope you enjoyed, you know, seeing the swatches of everything and how everything really worked, like actually using it on your face. I do really think that these are nice products. I really love the lips. I love the formula. I really wish I would have gotten that Commando shade, because I wish I could have tested it out for you guys, but I mean, I'm gonna probably contact somebody and see if I can get one, so we'll figure that out. But I think it's great. I think it's good stuff. I think that it's a fun collection. The packaging is so cute and so pretty. I love the glitter on this. These are so tiny and so like easy to bring around with you. So I think overall, like, she did a really great job with this. So 2 thumbs up from me. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Let's go stain my lips even more. My handsome boy. Do you want some Kylie on you? You want some Kylie lip kit for your little kitty lips? Oh my god, he's so handsome! Oh, I love him so much. He's my big baby. I love you, Jack Jack.